All right. What's going on, YouTube? I know what it is. AJC and Red coming in for another live stream. All right. Let me do my usual testing. Not going to play no music on this one because this is a kind of fucked up story. It is fucked up. But, hey, hopefully talking about it, something could be done about it. Who knows? And, wait. Damn, look at all this shit is just popping up, man. Holy moly. All these stories, man. God damn. I gotta do an update tomorrow. A lot of shit happening. And I was able to get some video of them kicking cars and shit. I think honestly, I feel like they was cutting a video short because they want to sit there and continue on talk about that shit for the rest of the week. Because this video I got the update when they was talking about people being against the curfew. Now all of a sudden now they got the footage. But anyway, I'm gonna put that with the I'm gonna add that video. Y'all see that with the update. So but let me go to my channel. I'm gonna play I think this video I'm gonna show you guys about this situation. I think it's like 10 minutes long. Well, let me go to my channel. Let me see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I hear myself. Got such a delay. It's like what, a 3-second delay. God damn. All right. Let's get into it. But I want to get a disclaimer because I know I've been playing a lot of shit, showing a lot of shit that probably make people angry. Yeah, it probably could provoke you, and I'm not here to provoke and incite violence. I don't, let's not do that. Let's use our minds. Like with me, I'll show you right quickly. Hold on, where's my thing? Like me, I'm using this mic. This is my weapon, my brain, to talk about the situation. So let's use our brains, people. I just have to make sure I want to say that. So I know these stories, could piss us off, man. Rightfully so. But I don't want nobody going out there doing anything stupid. So use your brain. If you can, if you got a channel, you listen to the replay. Talk about it. To be well deserved. Leave a comment, whatever. If you know anything, if you can help out, help out. But let's not go out. Let's not go out and do dumb shit. Let's not try to be a hero. There's no need for that shit. Okay. Make sure you gotta support the channel. Let me put that up. Support the channel. I know it is. Cash out. $ Why You Mad at the Show. Pin that up. What's up, Jalen? Copy. Put that up. So make sure you support. I'm not really seeing that much support, people. So what else I wanted to bring up? Oh, next week, I'll probably just be doing this like 3 times. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll probably do an episode of Let Them Talk. I probably want to start doing that because that'd probably be my Around the Manosphere series. So I haven't made my mind up yet how I want to do that. But yeah, I'm a kind of slow down. I think I'm gonna try to get in the Mothers of Drill. I'm gonna try to get that in Saturday because I'm not fit to do anything Sunday. But we'll see how it goes. But that's on you people. When y'all support, y'all motivate me. But stories just been coming down the pipe like crazy. So y'all gotta stay tuned. Like seriously, it's been some crazy, and I said it, but I'm not for to dive into that. Let's dive into this story. This unfortunate story about 3 brothers that got killed in a week in New Orleans. And I know some people are like, hey, this is the real Chicago drill. Well, unfortunately, within certain communities, I'm gonna say community. I'm not, because it's communitized. Just like here, things like this happen, and the people don't sit back and they don't participate. They don't say anything, and and I'm not really trying to throw the police under the bus here, but a lot of times they weren't doing their jobs either. But I'd rather you guys just look at this story. I'm gonna put up my fair use. I've been using a lot of stories on YouTube, but I mean, I'm not monetized or anything, so but still. But let's get into it. So I get more context of what I'm talking about. All right, so let's share. Chrome tab. Right. Hopefully y'all can hear me good still. But let's get into it.
Others are left in the dark. Well, that is the case for the family of Brian, Bradley, and Brandon Veal. An unbelievable story we told you about in Eyewitness News 1 year ago. 3 brothers murdered within 7 days of each other. Now, from the time of their murders in February of last year until today, the Metropolitan Crime Commission recorded nearly 300 more homicides, leaving the Veal brothers' father to wonder if he'll ever get justice in his son's brutal murders. Here's my special report, In the Dark, a family search for answers. Small yet priceless moments.
We really got a baby now, man. We got a baby.
3 generations together.
This your big daddy. You're going to know who this is, man, regardless. You're going to know who this is. You have to. I see you, Paul. This is who you're going to rely on if something haven't happened to me, man. Oh, wow.
We ask that you be with us in this service, Lord, that you would strengthen.
I didn't even know that either one of them had a kid. I didn't know that. Wow.
This family, Lord, my family, that you'll hold us up.
It was just such a senseless ambush.
They loved their family, and their family loved them dearly.
I've saw reports of people losing multiple children in their lives, but 3 in 1 week, man, it's insane.
They were each other's best friends.
We would not give up. We would not stop.
All of these murders, it's every night.
A barrage of bullets.
There's been a lot of violence in the city of New Orleans.
Kids are supposed to bury them.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I know how it is. Sorry about that. Be trying to catch them, but it should be hard.
You're not supposed to bury your kids.
It could be any family standing here together in our position.
My whole life has changed.
Okay, I got one. What do you call a deer with no eyes?
I don't know what you call a deer with no eyes.
I have no idea.
Silly kids.
What's up, Nate?
Very silly.
Yeah.
A bunch of comedians. Yeah, they were just silly kids.
More than 1 year after losing Brandon, Brian, and Bradley Veal in 1 week, their family is still in the dark, both literally and figuratively. We're sitting here and we have you all in silhouettes because are you still living in some sort of fear? Or are you still kind of feeling like that you're in danger because this case hasn't been solved?
They should have moved. It should have moved. It should have been moved. But yeah.
Definitely. To know that whoever the perpetrators are still walking around doing whatever, and we have no idea who they could be or who they are. And while you haven't seen their faces, they've made sure their thoughts and voices are heard and seen
One of those voices is that of the boy's father, whose name we won't share.
Every day is just a painful moment. So anybody experiencing, death like that and then it being unsolved is a super unfairness.
I was with my brother and we were out of town hanging out. We parted ways and my brother was driving home and I got a call. And he was very upset and he began to tell me what had just transpired with Brian.
Brian Veal was shot and killed February 13th at Loyola and Washington in Central City.
I actually got a call from my son because his brothers was on scene.
Brian Veal, the middle child, was murdered on the corner of Washington and Loyola on February 13th of 2021. As their family says they always are, the brothers were together. Brandon wasn't hurt, but Bradley, the youngest brother, was hit twice.
He called me from jail.
They detained him?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, they said that was the only way that they could contain them and get control of the scene.
It should be a normal thing to have hysterical brothers seeing their brother get murdered on the street.
We asked New Orleans police why the brothers, one who was suffering from 2 gunshot wounds, were allegedly detained. We did receive a response in time for this report, but
And that was the youngest. Wow. So the youngest got shot twice. Like, again, wow. This is a crazy fucking story.
did request the incident report, and on it, no mention of the brothers being detained or why. So you're learning that your son, nephew, was murdered.
Right.
And your other 2 sons are in jail. So those are 2 things that hit you at one time.
Right. They were walking down the street and they told me that the guys just picked on them. They noticed
Hold on. I'm trying to get rid of this. I don't know why. That grief.
Call following them, and they finally pulled up on them, and then they started shooting out of the car. That's what he told me. And when I talked with the detectives, that's the same thing. They said they had surveillance of the car pulling up and just shooting at them.
The surveillance video is likely from a camera close to the corner of Washington and Loyola, where an NOPD crime camera is placed. Was that surveillance ever revealed?
Not to me. I haven't seen nothing.
That's crazy.
This family joined the ranks of so many families across New Orleans, devastated and confused. A bond between the Veal brothers broken, with Brian's life ripped from them in front of their very eyes. But Brian's murder was only the beginning of what would turn into a heartbreaking week for the family. You lose one of your sons, and a week later, can you kind of take us back to that particular day?
Earlier that day, my brother had gone up there to talk to his other 2 sons and the mother about getting everything finalized to bury Brian.
And I had just sent them some money for them to eat that afternoon. My last words that I heard from them was, "We love you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. We love you, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry."
Their father says the 2 brothers walked to the bank after speaking with their dad and later to a local McDonald's to get food.
And on their way back home to feed their mom and themselves, they were murdered. They were ambushed.
The father tells me
Wait, I gotta hear that
a
again.
camera was also at the scene of that
wait.
murder. Still,
Wait, this is crazy. Hold on, I gotta replay that. This ain't making sense. Hold on, because I want to know, where were they? Because that's why I was trying to piece this together, because what I was hearing kind of wasn't making sense to me. Stay on topic, Jalen. We're not talking about that. All right, hold on, let me get rid of that. All right, there we go.
Getting everything finalized to bury Brian.
Yeah, I'm trying to internalize. You know, this is a crazy story to me. Like, I don't even understand why would. I guess they was in a different area, but they wouldn't even been out. I'm sorry, they wouldn't. you know, I'm trying to process all what they said. So that's why I'm trying to let it play, but I'm just hearing stuff. When I first heard it, I was kind of like, something is not adding up to me. But what's up, Vita? Yeah, man, it's shit crazy. Come on now. All right.
And I had just sent them some money for them to eat that afternoon. My last words that I heard from them was, "We love you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. We love you, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry."
Their father says the two brothers walked to the bank after speaking with their dad and later to a local McDonald's to get food.
And on their way back home to feed their mom and themselves, they were murdered. They were ambushed.
The father tells me detectives say a camera was also at the scene of that murder. Still, it wasn't captured.
If it had happened a couple of seconds sooner, they could have gotten it off of the street camera. And I'm like, are you serious? These cameras don't work like they're supposed to every second.
These boys were gentle giants.
I just want to debunk the whole idea about, African American men not taking care of their kids, and those boys were loved. They were not street kids. They were not castaways. They were not in that realm.
And it's just like every other murder in the city. You think that they did somebody wrong. That's why they were murdered. And that's the perception that people have, when that's not the case here.
And you're looking at 3 unarmed black men. If they were in.
Yeah, and that camera situation got me kind of scratching my head too. What's going on, Don? Wow. It's a lot of fucked up shit up with this story. So they was coming back home. I guess they were walking back. They got ambushed. Wow. And that looked like I don't know too much about New Orleans, but it looked like with houses. So I know, come on now. Wow, man. This is fucking nuts.
To something, right? Especially if my brother was gunned down one week and I'm coming out, I'm not coming out without.
Yeah, so the youngest got shot, like I said, twice. The second, damn, he ended up, the second time around, he ended up dying. What the fuck? This is crazy.
Of being armed, if I'm into anything, these kids were unarmed.
How do I say goodbye to what we had?
A funeral for one within a week turned into a funeral for 3. One that wasn't highly publicized out of fear.
We were very limited who we invited. I hired Jefferson Parish just to make sure that we didn't have any kind of incidents there. We're like,
I don't see. What the fuck, man? I don't get it. Them not showing themselves, it being private. The fuck? Wow. Fuck that shit. I mean, if that was the case with the first son, they should have been gone. They should have packed up and got out of there with with the other two. Because like they said, the youngest here to the right was he had got shot. He survived. Eventually, it happens. I don't know. Because I forgot about that part. Because the first incident, 2 of them got shot. I think the middle brother ended up dying, and the youngest got hit twice, and the oldest didn't get hit. But then eventually, with this next situation, them going to get something to eat, and y'all heard all them gunshots. Like, that sounded like that was a hit.
Like, we sit here with you today knowing exactly what we knew back then. Nothing.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
And it isn't for a lack of trying. Email correspondence between the brothers' aunt and almost every level of city government show they've been in constant contact for a year straight.
New Orleans police hope the donated billboard will be a visual reminder leading to new information.
There were even billboards
That's
and bus
fucked up,
stop
man.
signs purchased by the family with help from anonymous donors.
Calls in, but they said nothing really led to anything substantial.
One email between the aunt and NOPD detectives indicates the suspect's vehicle was found.
They tried to burn the vehicle, but they didn't. But they weren't. They weren't truly successful. They were able to retrieve it before everything was burnt out.
And I don't know about that, Don. I think this is some like some petty shit, like some high school shit. And they said they found the suspect, but it was two separate shootings. So I'm kind of confused. It couldn't have been the same car now. Seriously? Because then the sons who survived the first shooting would have been able, to give information about that. So wow, I'm trying to figure this one out, guys.
So they sent it to get it swabbed for DNA and everything.
With the dwindling police force and still in the dark more than a year later, the family says they've lost hope. Not in their fight to find answers, but in the very police department they're relying on for help to bring the Veal brothers' murderers to justice.
I just think they're swamped. I just think they're smothered.
Do you feel like them being understaffed and not taking the extra steps to bring extra help in is now at the expense of everyone in the community?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Admit you have a problem. If you have an issue, deal with it the right way and call in for help.
This is two incidents. The first incident, the middle brother got killed. That's why they say within a week. The middle brother got shot and the younger brother got shot, but the younger brother survived. The younger brother got shot twice. He got hit twice. Okay, let's just say he got hit. And I don't know how many times the middle, but he died. The middle died. The youngest, all three of them was together. The oldest didn't get hit. The middle and the youngest got hit, but the middle didn't make it. The youngest made it. So then here comes this other incident where the oldest and the youngest was together. And then, as y'all heard, all them bullets, both of them end up losing their lives, meaning the youngest got shot, was involved in two shootings. Just the second one he lost his life, and he was the youngest.
Officials need to step up and take control of our city. We know nothing, and we just want answers. They deserve that.
So it is in this time, Lord, that we reach out to you, Lord, that we lift our eyes into the hills from which cometh our help.
Brandon, Brian, and Bradley's father recorded another video, one that he hopes to show one day to Brandon's son, capturing a moment their family may never forget. Remember?
So he did have a son. Okay. All right. Wow.
Bring 3 lives lost, one of those being his father's.
Oh, wow. All right, little man.
As his young life was just beginning.
They should get out of there. Go move.
Well, the NOPD did get back to us with a few of those questions that we had about their investigation of this case. They confirmed that Brandon and Bradley were arrested after the shooting of their brother and booked with battery on a police officer, but they didn't go into detail about exactly what happened that evening. They also confirmed the vehicle used in the shooting of Brian Veal was found, and the suspects did attempt to set it on fire. DNA evidence was gathered and processed, but police say they still have no matches. A Crime Stoppers reward of $10,000 is still available. So if you have any information that can help police, you can give them a call at 504-822-1111.
That's crazy. So they found the vehicle of the first shooting, which was the middle brother, where the middle brother dying. Swabbed that and wasn't able to find anything. Wow. This is wow. But I guess the second shooting, they don't have anything. That is mind-boggling. Duns, what would you say they was in the streets? Shit. This is probably so. I'm scratching my head on this one. But if you go back and look at the story, they say they called their father for some money, which I don't know how he gave it to them, but whatever. Let me stop sharing. Okay, where am I? Get rid of that and put up my why you mad. Wow. That's a crazy ass fucking story. You say they ain't want to move because it's too hard-headed and stubborn. I mean, if you don't got the community supporting you, why stay in it? Why be bothered? Not, and then you got the grandbaby. It's really more motivation. Get the fuck up on, get the fuck up on out of there. Period. The whole state. Shit. This one is this is why I was like, God, this is one crazy fucking story. And like and them cameras, because it was a couple of seconds off or whatever the fuck they was able to record. Either or, oh man, they got the audio but no video. But that's like the same with Chicago. Same here. I mean, they forced them to fix that shit because a lot of cameras here wasn't working. They was portraying like they were working, but they wasn't that whole fucking time. And a lot of these people, these arguments, they knew that shit. Once people start putting heat on their ass, like it's a camera right there above where a person got killed, and they was like, "Oh, where footage? Let's see the footage." They but at the same time, if some of them neighborhoods not know about them, it was people outside that saw that shit, and that's a fact. But nobody wasn't saying shit. And I feel the same way with these young men. I think it's more to it. I'm not disagreeing with what you done. It's a lot more to this because this is crazy. Well, I'm for sure somebody knew what the fuck happened. They saw it. Damn, man. Yeah. RIP to them three, man. And once again, my condolences to the family. But god damn. And I didn't, like they say, I didn't know nothing about this story. They said it happened a year ago, but I guess they revisit because they haven't found anybody, and they were saying the police was kind of lying to them, and they didn't have the car. Now they have the car, and wow. And shit. I mean, so what that's saying? That's saying a lot about the police department. And so what the police department saying, okay, this person told us this. Is the police department that corrupt? Son, bro. And I heard about New Orleans Police Department. That seemed like some straight mob shit, like back in the day type shit. Like you paid off the police for nobody, nobody don't say shit. All them bullets, nah, that was a hit. That was a fucking hit. That wasn't no random shit. That was a fucking hit. Both times was a hit. I don't think New Orleans do shit like that. Now it's times, people what they call set trip, people coming on their shit and usually beat beat a motherfucker up, but probably shoot. But that come in a cotton, nah, man, nah. Those was hits. They should have got out of there. Once they lost the middle, they should have got out of there. It was over. And they should already know that community. They know. Come on now. Something like that happened. It's a wrap. Just the same like when with me and my son. Like all it took was that one time to see them two people get executed like they did. I was gone. No hesitation. Fuck that lease. Fuck all this shit. Y'all can have this. I ain't think twice. Within a week, I was gone. I took that L. But it wasn't no L in my eyes. Because I know I couldn't break the lease. I had at least about almost, 5 more months left. Fuck y'all. I know I had to pay. Because I got fined. I had to pay that fine. I didn't give a fuck. I left and I didn't look back. That was enough. That was it. And luckily he was kind of young, but it don't matter. And me holding him close to my chest, because I'm thinking they shooting at me, to be honest with you. I could just smell the gun. I'm serious about this. All the while they across the street shooting. And I take off running, holding him. But what made me stop, because I see the little girl standing there. I'm about to grab her. But the way she's facing, she's actually seeing it. That's why I turned around. And me and her, but I got my son head like pressed against my, he like, you can't look. Watching it. And I couldn't because I was about to like grab her. Like, me and her just watching this dude just execute this dude right there in front of our face. And I don't know who little girl that was. And she's probably a teenager, probably grown. She looked like she was like 10, 11. So she's probably grown now. Imagine that. And you think her people's got her out of there? Nah. I was done. I said, no more. I'm done. But when the police came, because they was going around, and it was more people out. It wasn't just me and her. It was a lot of people watched that shit. Even the other motherfuckers that was, that was hustling, shit like that. They was out there. They didn't say a fucking word. I remember the detectives kept going and asking them, and they know, because I already know they think it's a street justice shit. But come on now. The other people, the other neighbors and shit, who was right there. Nope. They wasn't saying shit. They ain't say a fucking word. I was like, fuck Chicago. Shit. Fuck Chicago. And unfortunately, they probably was in that same situation. People was out. People probably saw that shit. But I didn't want to say shit. But everybody, you incriminate just, man. Trust me. That individual probably out of there. It was a long time ago. Because that's when the bullshit started to pick back up. Because at one point it was quiet in Chicago for some years. Like early 2000s, it was quiet. Yeah, but I wanted to chime in on this. Never know who probably end up listening to this. If you know anything, you know, as y'all see, I don't know if you could go back to the video. I was able to see the number, you know, do the right thing. I don't know, maybe hopefully that family did get out of there. You know, I hope they somewhere safe now. But I just wanted to, you know, we got to talk about this shit, man. We got to talk about this. This shit is crazy, man. It's what as men can't. Wow. But I get it. I also get it. Like I told you, don't be no hero. That's what I'm not expecting anybody to be. You got to be a hero. You know, don't. If you in a fucked up community, don't get the fuck up out of there. Don't stay there. Seriously. No, you know damn well something happened. People ain't gonna say shit. Get up out of there. They shooting and all type of other bullshit. Don't waste your time. Get the fuck up out of there, especially if you got kids. But you know me, I ain't really want to be. There's no reason to be long-winded on this. I'm coming tomorrow. Like I said, I done got a whole bunch of news stories, guys. Updates, some good shit now. It's not bad shit. Well, it's some good shit. Put it that way. So, yeah, I just got to come back tomorrow and check it out, man. But definitely some good shit. It's go, you know, actually made me feel good. So I definitely know y'all go be happy to hear these updates I got. So, yeah. Make sure y'all be here tomorrow. So I don't really know what time because I got a job I got to do. And, you know, these jobs out here, you kind of doing your own thing. You know, I kind of really can't say what time I'm going to be done. So I usually just set a time. And if y'all see me moving it up, that's letting you know, I'm not done doing what I was doing. So just don't think of it like, oh, he just, y'all got to be patient with me. So I actually got a job tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So, but I'm try my best to get on here and give y'all more of this real ass drill, man. So, but in closing, like, dislike, I don't give a fuck if you dislike, can't see it. Anybody new to the channel, subscribe. Anybody else, feel free to share this. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. And yeah, man, till the next time. Peace.